We are learning 3 U.S. troops were killed in Saturday's attack on Iran. According to the Pentagon, 5 more were seriously injured.
In a new statement from President Donald Trump, he says more U.S. casualties are highly likely.
And sadly, there will likely be more. Before it ends, that's the way it is. Likely be more, but we'll do everything possible where that won't be the case.
The violence is escalating amid the United States' push for a regime change in Iran. Parts of Tehran, the capital, were shrouded in smoke Sunday as Israel launched a new wave of strikes. The attacks followed a massive coordinated U.S.-Israeli missile strike aimed at Iran's regime and nuclear program. Iran's supreme leader, its defense minister, and other top military officials were all killed. Iranian state media also reports hundreds of civilians were killed. Iran has responded with retaliatory missile and drone attacks targeting U.S. bases, but also Israel and other countries across the Gulf region.